Hey, episode 50 of the Wrestling's podcast. Can I get an amen?
Amen!
Come on.
Man, I'm probably wondering, why is Nafi wearing a suit? Why is Derek wearing
Why
why has Sam got his belt? Why is there yak on the table?
Come on.
Fam, it's because it's episode 50. It's come clear, yeah. Let me give it to you like this, man. There's bare man behind the camera as well. I want to shout to everyone behind there. Cammy, Lincoln, Cameron, Chidera, Ons, Mekz,
Krista Capo.
How can I forget, man? Come on, man. But yeah, it's going to be a mad episode today. I'm looking forward to it. It's only right that we start with our intro.
I think before the intro, I think everyone should take a shot. Everyone should take a shot.
And listen, I can't lie. The shot that I had before this thing, it slightly hit me a bit. So that's why I'm trying to be smooth and criminal.
We'll take it easy. But here's a rule.
I'll take the shot.
If there's a pause moment, you have to take a shot. I'm so sorry.
What's this?
If you say something mad, you have to take a shot.
Oh, watch this one then.
I'm Chris. You're right.
I'm Chris as well.
I just quick plug. Look, I'm leaving some of my worst one. I want to get the shirts coming out on Christmas Day. Make sure you got a copy. Iron Sheik words, Iron Sheik. And them, man, you get it.
Come on.
Iron Sheik and them, man. These guys made me this way, man. So it's only right. Intros. What you saying?
When I say crop, you say daddy. Go up, daddy. Go up, daddy. It's a strong star rating. Leg drop hating. Big back rubbing.
Pull shot must have been.
It's been a while.
It's episode 50 ruined it. No.
It's been a while.
You ruined it.
It's been a while.
Man, you deplete my energy, man. When
I'm
I
so
say
sorry,
what, please say daddy. Go up,
Daddy.
Go up, daddy. It's a strong star rating. Leg drop hating. Big back rubbing. It's Jericho loving. Son of a gun. It's your boy Del Boy. AKA some mark named Daddy. AKA a wrestle. Nah, fuck. It's a cargo maniac. The black velvet to your red velvet. AK Pro Guap Tees. It's your boy, hailing from Essex. It's your boy, Del Boy. We're in the building. 50MANIA, you know the vibes. Got him.
Who's next?
You, bro.
Me.
The mic.
Boy.
Hailing from East London. Mister! We're not gonna do that one. You know what? That was the first intro. We're gonna do this one. It's a fully professional, aka Nafi. You might see me in the park shooting some
Content.
Oh, you saved me there. I like that. We're using Adobe Premiere Pro.
Got that.
Edition.
Got that.
Photoshop.
Got that.
Green screen.
Got that.
The new 500 episodes out this weekend. Yeah, this wrestling episode.
Come on.
It's got mic there still.
Oh, you got mic.
Fuck off.
I wasn't too miggity mics.
Click cross. Get clipped off. I got 2 miggity max. Click cross.
Right, as you know, it's your boy Sam Blacks, Mr. Controversial, Underdone, you know what I mean? Viscera, 205, man. I don't care what anyone says, you know what I mean? It's your boy. Come on.
I'm on.
See?
Me? Let's go. I want to know the mic for this one.
What the fuck? Is the thing close?
Yeah, it's cool.
Don't shut.
I gotta take this off now.
It's your boy Lucha V, VRSYJNES, coming from South London, home of the roadside, best part of London. It's your boy, Masked Married Man, VRSYJNES, Lucha V, let's go. Mandem.
Who's that jumping up the sky? Are you mad in stereo?
Yes, man. You know the thing, 50th episode, let's do this. Nah, look at you.
No, I want the mic. My bad, don't worry, we'll share it.
Go on laps, let's do this.
Alright, cool.
Let's do it.
You already know who it is. It's the most prominent personality in the set.
What?
The youngest in charge from the studio to the set. go again. It's the most prominent personality on the net.
What?
The youngest in charge from the
studio to the set.
No more canteen chilling. I'm main event living. If it ain't Ric Flair spending, then I'm champagne sipping. It's your boy the Lap say live in the flesh.
You know the vibes.
Big up Dan 45 and Jim Jones. I ain't talking the States, Jim Jones. I'm talking
My Jim Jones.
I'm gonna need a bit more energy. Brixton Jim Jones. You can big up your guys now, innit? That's it. He's going next. Thank you.
Alright, cool.
I got a mic here still.
I got a mic here. You know who it is. It's your boy NK, aka the man of the hour.
Too sweet to be sour.
You get me?
Aye.
This Serrano and Canberra have me wait for hours. You get what I mean? Wait. Freestyle king. You get me? What I'm saying, fam? You know what I'm saying? We here, fam.
Yo,
50MANIA, you know, this is a big deal, fam.
Big deal.
Very big deal, fam.
where do we start? Should we start off with, obviously it's only right that we go TLC and we'll just go work our way down. TLC, let's talk about TLC, man.
Who wants to tag in for TLC?
So tagging. You got 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool, we're swapping Cameron with NK and Mekz with Guap.
Look at Anafi, moderator and that.
Let's go.
Moderated.
Cool. So, this Sunday, last Sunday, you know, we had TLC, right? I think it was one of the best pay-per-views we had this. Ooh, I'm kind of fun.
You don't fuck up.
You don't mess up. Mess up.
It's cool.
Best.
So it's one of the personally, yeah, I thought it was a good event, a good pay-per-view this year. One of the best pay-per-views this year. One of. You had matches between Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens, Randy Orton and The Fiend. What an ending! I wasn't expecting that. They're out here doing blockbuster, fam. You get it?
Like that.
Crazy, fam.
Who else do we have, bro?
Drew vs AJ.
Yeah,
Drew versus AJ. What a match! That was a sick match. That was the first match.
That was
That's what I'm trying to say. It started off with a bang. There was no need for Elias versus what's his name, Ricochet. Just went straight into it. Drew McIntyre. No offense, these men are sick wrestlers and what they do, but we wanted matches that made sense at the time, so we got that. And yeah, where do you want to start? What should we decipher first?
TLC.
I mean, what should we decipher from the TLC?
Oh shit.
Take a shot for that, fam.
It's the J fucking.
Pour him something, man.
Are you not picking the drink or what?
What? Which one?
This one.
This one. Your power.
Whiskey, drink the Irish.
I'm Nigerian.
First match. So let's go. Drew McIntyre versus AJ. A brilliant match. Amos is really, I'm liking what Amos is doing.
He's a G, man.
Not to say he saved the day a bit. Almost.
Carry on.
Almost. Yeah, I like what he's doing. I like his stance in the whole part of AJ's, you know.
Yeah, but what's he really doing though?
You know what I mean?
Bodyguard him, bro.
Yeah, he's done a lot,
bro. He says, bro, the Miz could have won the match.
Yeah,
the Miz was this close back to grabbing the title, bro. You grabbed Miz down and he
just dropped him like a beer,
and he
for the
dropped
table.
For the table. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's not
Like a beer.
I don't know. I just expect him to be more dominant in that sense, man. I don't know, man. He just stands
It
there.
will come, bro.
So what do you want man to do? You want man to take on Undertaker? Undertaker the title.
You're meant to be rah, rah, rah.
No, bro.
Grab the guy, beat him up. Do you know what I mean? Manhandle people like. What do you mean it's too
You want it to
soon?
be like a diesel back in the
Yeah, like a diesel, fam. Do you know where I'm coming from? This guy's just standing there like he's Eiffel Tower. What's going
He's
on,
one of the
fam?
people that they've said they sent back to the performance center. So maybe they don't want him to touch no one because he might hurt somebody. He might not be ready to actually wrestle yet.
Oh, Vince, man. Fair enough. I get that.
And what's it on one Niger? We not carry. What's it? No, they carry last.
Niger, not the carry last.
Trust me, fam. That guy carry last and drop Miz through the table. AJ, talk to me about AJ, man. How do you find his performance?
It was good, man. Like, it was a slow-paced match, but I enjoyed how it picked up at the end. I got shook, you know, when the Miz came out. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to see him cash in, but I want to see AJ and Drew fight again because they got chemistry. It was good. It was good.
I hear that.
My two favourites going against each other. I was conflicted.
He must have been. Yeah, actually, must have been, actually.
I hear that. You see, Drew, yeah? I might say something a bit controversial, okay? I think he's one of the best modern day era champions.
That's not controversial.
That's not the truth. It's not.
No,
It's the truth. Oh, shout out you, man.
Come on, man. I'm not
Probably one of the best
That's
face
not
champions that
controversial,
they've
G.
had, like baby faces, true baby faces.
in the past 5 years. 100%.
Can I counteract that?
Go on.
I'm not gonna agree with you until I see a crowd there. I feel like when the crowd's in the audience, things change. That's the reason why. Wait for me. That's the reason why Liverpool won the Premier League.
Oh,
If I guarantee if there's a crowd there, things will be different, bro.
There was a crowd for most of the season.
Okay. I mean, en route. Okay.
Fuck off!
Christ. Yeah, let me take a shot. It's a madness, bro. It's a madness.
oh my God.
That's why I had to wear the thing today, because I knew once the juice start flowing, some outlandish statements were gonna follow.
That's it. Mekz
Hey, Mekz Chioda is throwing anyone out. Mekz, you know what I mean? He's throwing anyone who's messing around. Don't flop today, boy.
I'm actually crying, you know. I'm actually crying, man.
Mekz Chioda, you know.
That was A1 still.
Oh my days.
What's this guy doing?
I want to see the bro.
Hold that, bro. Jesus Christ.
Crying. That was too quick, you know.
Anyway, back to Drew.
Match took over.
This is it, podcast now.
Do you guys think like he'll hold the title past WrestleMania?
Yes.
No.
Depends.
Actually,
I believe it will. I believe it will.
Depends on what.
I think they always had the plan.
Wait. Introduce yourself. You get it.
Who am I?
Let them know.
I skipped that.
Okay, so
Let them know.
Ozzy. My name's Lincoln Jack. This is my first time on the intro. I need to get my intro, so great on the spot. It's the Bunda loving. It's the Bunda loving. Ass loving. Kitty praising. Empire raising. AEW loving. I was gone. I don't have anything else.
He's been practicing.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
What's happening? Be champion past
I think they always had the plan to They always had the plan to have Edge win it. Like I don't know whether they were thinking of having Randy Orton take over as champion. They had it, but then he was champion for like 10 days or something.
When did you hear Edge was about to win it?
No,
We need facts and energies, bro.
She's in it, man.
Facts and energies, man.
I'm joking.
I didn't think that at all.
Edge's gonna win it with.
What do you think?
No, I
What do you
think-
think?
You know, Edge is way too injury prone. Like, how are they gonna give it to someone that's like been injured for how many years?
He gave
now?
it to Goldberg though.
Yeah, but Goldberg's not injury prone. He's just bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
Injury prone. He's not injury prone.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's even worse.
I think they just made him.
No, but he's given.
He's not getting injured. He's injured.
But Goldberg's not match worthy anyway, man. He's probably a part timer, if that at most, really.
He's a part-timer.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, in Lincoln's defense, yeah, I think with WWE they give the title. I feel like they can give the title to anyone. So Edge could be, you know.
If they give the fans a reason.
Yeah, they'll probably give Edge a title for 2 weeks. I guess.
I was thinking that they'll give Randy Orton.
You don't need it.
For Randy Orton, Edge
don't need the title.
That'll be the third match.
But he don't need the title.
And then Edge will win it. Personally, I don't mind seeing Edge with the title again.
But does he need it?
If they give it to Goldberg, then they can give it to Edge.
But the question is, does he need the title? I don't think he needs the title.
Yeah. Cameron's gonna say something.
The thing is, yeah, we all know they will give it to Popper Rating. They'll give it to Goldberg. But even now, like they've passed that. Instead, what they'll do, they'll just do some stupid legend show for legends that we've been seeing throughout the year, anyways. Let's be real. I swear they've got another one coming up. They've got another one coming up.
Yeah, Friday.
And apparently, Candice Michelle is a legend.
Apparently, Carlito's a massive. Apparently,
I'm sorry, bro. I can't lie to you. I have to object to obviously.
Yo, that used to
You know,
show
I'm in entanglement right now. But Candice Michelle was very nice. You know what I mean? She's a legend. She's a legend still. I can't lie. She's a legend. She's a legend.
Candice is not a legend. Candice is not a legend.
Why not?
Why is she a legend? What's your legend?
Because she showed Pampana.
Okay. Give me top 5
No,
matches.
she's a legend still.
Who's that?
What?
Vince McMahon, like Vince McMahon would rate her, you know what I mean? Have you seen the
Forget
promos?
Vince, bro. Top 5 matches. Give me top 5 matches then.
Sorry, I'm
Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox.
You see Alicia Fox, yeah?
I think this show's about to digress into something else.
This is becoming OnlyFans.
We're gonna talk about TLC. I'm talking about Pampana.
professional. I'm sorry.
Hurt Business are like top 3 things in WWE right now. They are so cold.
100%.
They are so cold.
Probably the best faction, really.
I thought you said relax. I was about to go, what?
What? No.
Tell me if I... Tell me
I'll be
if
a pause there. Like, Hurt Business are up there. Like,
You see-
Mike.
sorry. Hurt Business are up there. Have you seen the picture of them like holding the tag titles and the United States title? Like that picture.
Black excellence.
Black excellence, man.
Fam, you know what it
Shout
is? The worst thing about it, yeah, is them ugly tag team titles. Them team ugly, fam.
You gotta go.
They need to get rid of them.
Them red titles.
It was clashing the whole team.
They're
It was all
an
black and
eyesore.
gold. Then you silver and silver for no reason.
They'll tell you that they're fighting for the gold. They're fighting
There's
for
no
the
gold.
They're fighting for the silver.
The blood.
They're fighting for the silver.
They're fighting for the silver.
I'll be really honest with you. I just feel like all these new era belts are shit anyway, man.
Thank you.
Sorry, man.
I swear it's because like
Nothing's better than a ruthless aggression era
this is
belts.
speculation. I swear that's because
Nah,
like
man.
Steph is designing them. Because I heard she had like a big say like in like the 24/7 thing as well.
Oh, swear.
Yeah, I read that. I don't know how like.
You know what? I think it would be nice if we got Bobby Lashley as like WWE champion.
That'd be nice.
He's
coming.
carrying a big belt, but
It's
I think the
coming.
way he's been kind of built up, it's a bit difficult because now he has to lose to someone effectively to drop the US to then win a bigger title.
How would you book that? How would you book him?
He just has to be in a triple threat match and not get pinned
Yep.
or something. Like,
Multi-man.
yeah, he just can't be him.
Hey Vince, hire Mekz. That's a good
I'm
situation.
gonna say something controversial.
Every time I take your job, bro.
That's why I look at things straight away.
Have you got your cup ready? What? Have you got your cup ready? Have you got your cup ready?
Someone, you know what? I will get the cup ready.
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah.
Give me the cup. Give me the cup.
I don't have any like logical reason behind it, but I think it might be a good idea considering how you have to think about how WWE book their things in it.
Yeah, stupidly.
Yeah. Like what?
But he hasn't said it yet.
Give it to Mustafa Ali Retribution.
Give what? WWE
No.
champion?
Are you nuts? Are you nuts, bro?
I'll tell you why you're wrong. Let me tell you why you're wrong. Because in 2020 WWE they don't know how to book heel versus heel storylines. They don't know how to do that.
So you say Mustafa Ali?
What it won't work. Hurt
Sorry, big
Business
man.
being
I'm sorry,
heel
big
and
man.
Retribution being heel. They don't
I
work.
don't even know if they, like one week they put them as Hurt Business as
They're
faces
confused.
against Retribution.
They're confused. It's WWE booking, but they're heel anyways. You know what I'm saying? They're heel anyways.
We're gonna have to take a shot for that.
So one more time. So Lincoln.
What would need to happen?
You were saying that Mustafa Ali could be W champion. Is that what I heard?
No, WWE champion, like United States champion.
United States. That makes
The
sense.
thing it makes
Okay.
sense, but how like
Personally, I think Mustafa Ali should be
The way they'll
having
book it,
first
though,
place,
it would-
regardless of whether he's in Retribution or not.
Okay, hold that shot for later.
but the way you think about it, yeah, logically though, think about it, the way WWE, do you have faith in WWE to book that in a way that makes sense?
Hell no.
Exactly. So what's the point?
I'm just putting out there. That's something that they would do, isn't it? Like they would put the title on Retribution, even though they've done fuck all with them. I swear.
You see Retribution, yeah,
Oh yeah.
they're finished. They're finished. They were finished before they started.
No, they've still got potential.
No,
Man
they don't.
says
What are you talking about?
Sam, I'm with Sam.
At the end of the day, they're still good in the ring. Mustafa Ali, I still really think, if they let him project himself more, they can be a very dominant force, bro. Like when we were all thinking about them in the beginning, everyone was getting erections. Do you know what I mean? Like getting excited.
Take a shot, blood! Take a shot!
It's a pause.
Take a shot!
A man said, Retribution.
No. So your reasoning is because they're good in the ring. Like your reasoning for them having potential because they're good in the ring. I swear Ricochet's good in the ring. I swear Ricochet's good in the ring. Aleister Black's good in the ring. Where is he? I'll give you 10 if you tell me where he is.
No, they're gone.
They're gone. But they've got potential. The same reason why you're telling me Retribution have a chance is because they've got potential. So many people got potential and failed. Like at the end of the day,
The company.
Can I tag him, please? I want to speak. I
on.
want to speak.
No, I want to tell him his point because he's making it.
Let's not say this still because you're the ref.
Like I'm saying, you're keeping me a bit still. I can't lie.
One second.
I got my belt actually, man. Let me have my championship belt.
I want to feel a bit.
I'm taking it. Let's be real.
Swear down, you want to debate me today?
Can I go?
Swear down.
Can I go?
Hey, Dan, your bro's calling me out, you know. Swear. No,
Can I go, yeah?
Let's go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love it. I fucking love it.
I feel like Retribution, you were still in early days of it. Some people can disagree, some people can agree. Shit, sorry. First and foremost, there's always those rumors about Ricochet joining Retribution. I thought that can take Retribution to the next heights.
Facts.
Same way that listen. Welcome me. The same way that Cedric went to Hurt Business. For me, when Cedric first came to it, I was like, this ain't doing nothing for me. But now that I see Cedric on the screen, he's smashing it. Do you get what I mean? Facts. And I feel like. Can you tag something?
I'm waiting. My thing is with Cedric Alexander. If you look at his previous work in Ring of Honor, the groundwork for him being a good heel has always been there. In terms of Ricochet, the groundwork for him being a heel isn't there because one, he could not speak. He was a heel in Lucha Underground. He didn't speak. He had a mouthpiece. So in terms of him joining Retribution, I see where you're coming from, but at the same time, what is he going to be saying? Yo, yickety yo. I don't understand.
There's always room for improvement.
Just to add to what Dale's saying quickly, I think the best place for him is Retribution. However, I don't think Retribution are going anywhere fast.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say.
It may not necessarily be a good place.
Hurt Business, and Hurt Business were taken seriously from the beginning anyway. Retribution have never really been taken seriously.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's first impressions count.
Yeah.
Because when Hurt Business came on TV, they were doing bits. So you believe them to be who they are. You see Retribution, they're losing. You got to flip in. What's Reckoning? She debuts, loses against Dana. It's long. They're not new. They've been there for how many months? What is Mekz? I'm taking What has Retribution done? What has Retribution done? They've been here for months, bro. They're all using chainsaws to chop up the ring. And they done nothing, bro. Nothing. First impressions.
I can't lie. With the first impression thing, I can't lie.
They've done nothing.
No, but you're talking about. Sorry. It's a drink. Carry on.
We're going back and forth. Carry on. So with the first impression things, I feel like in this day and age, it's slightly capped because our first impressions of when Roman left the Shield, no one's feeling Roman. Do you know what I mean? Things can no. Let me explain. Okay, I'm just okay. Look, things can change quickly, bro. In wrestling, we know this, bro. One day we can hate someone and the next minute we can love this person. Do you know what I mean? So, guys, let's not count Retribution now. I feel like things can happen. It's too early days. Am I lying, bro?
The Roman thing is
because what you don't remember, if you cast your mind back, what you don't remember, the reason, obviously they always wanted to make him the guy, but the reason why they were so quick with it is because at first, while they were in the Shield, everyone was screaming this Roman Reigns guy. Do you see that Royal Rumble when Batista won? It was him and Roman Reigns that were lost. Everybody was saying they wanted Roman Reigns to win it. If you actually deep it, all WWE did was give us what we wanted, but us being stupid, we was like,
Where does that though? Because at the same time, you can't forget about the Rasdon O'Brien during that time. So he was getting shanked, so it coincided.
And also, just to argue your point, I feel like when it comes to factions, first impressions count the most. So much. I'm so sorry. With Nexus, when they first came in, they done bits. When the Shield first came in, they done bits. When DX first came in, they done bits. Even right to censor, as much as we didn't fuck with them.
Someone say the ministry. Thank you.
Wait. It's important. First impression when it comes to factions is important because at the end of the day, you have to lay the foundation.
Can I say something, please? Can I say something, please? Hurt's Business. Can someone tell me what their opening thing was?
But that's
no. Someone tell me. Someone tell me what I think the Hurt Business gradually evolved into us liking them. Personally, we can't be now. We can't be now saying Hurt Business is this and that because they're black. It's not just that.
Let them take the shot. He's trying to avoid the shot twice now. Wait, that's a shot. That's a shot that needs to be drunk.
That's accumulated shot.
That needs to be drunk. That needs to be drunk, bro.
You have to relinquish your time.
That's a
Next shot, you need to relinquish your time.
I finish your point to taking
That's dissy.
You know what? Too much pressure.
Can I say something?
My thing is,
but I'll give
my
it.
argument is that the fact that when it comes to factions, it's like, okay, cool. We've seen what not Hurt Business, what Retribution done early on.
Calm down.
But there has to be a conversion of what they're doing. You can be dominant, cut all the ring ropes, beat people up. But if you're not winning matches, if you're not winning titles, how the hell are we meant to care about you?
Okay, what we're basing the argument on is their first impression. I'm not basing Retribution on now. Their first impression was crazy. I'm seeing bare man going in the ring. I'm seeing what are you talking about?
Drink your drink, bro.
To answer your question, you were asking about how when Hurt Business came to the party,
They did nothing.
it was MVP and pulling these guys out of obscurity. So they never just came as one. They were never ready like that. You saw Cedric Alexander join as late as a couple months ago. They came one by one and have came as, you know, this unit.
Can I clean? Cool. When it comes to first impressions of Retribution was sick. Let's not lie here. Let's not tell fibs. Let's not tell fibs. Let's not tell fibs. The first time I saw Retribution was like, whoa, what the hell is this? Everyone was like, oh, this is a new Nexus, right? Am I lying? Guys in the back, am I lying?
Can we have order?
One house.
Chris agreed with me. Right? When you first saw him, you didn't know what the hell
When
was
it first
that?
came through, and it was very similar to Nexus as well.
Fam, do you know what I mean? Everyone's like, whoa.
Beating up everyone. Even beating up cameramen.
Sorry, just to even forward on Arthur's argument, bruv, we're seeing someone on the back of a fucking screen controlling everything. You're seeing the lights go off. You're thinking, what's going on? You must be deaf or blind if you weren't seeing that. Seriously,
Sorry, just a quick one. The problem with Retribution was the scheme went on. It went on for too long.
That's my point. That's what I was gonna get onto. Sorry, let me finish my point here. So cool. The first impression when they first touched base when they first came out of WWE, it was sick. I was like, yo, I want more. This is sick. But as time went on, before they're gonna come out Survivor Series, they didn't come. That was the best time that WWE should have capitalized on them. Because then we would have Survivor Series, we had Retribution versus the whole of WWE. That's what we wanted. But instead we got Raw versus SmackDown. They didn't want that. That was pants. Cool. My thing is this. I feel like we're still in early days, yeah. They've fucked up a few times. They've done what they had to do, but I feel like in 2021, crowds will come back, things will change, and these guys will therefore show what they're about. Do you know what I mean? And there's still there's plenty of people on the roster that can therefore join the Retribution and make Retribution something big.
My thing is this.
So final point. So last thing, I got a feeling that this 24/7 title thing is gonna die out. They're gonna die out. People.
It has to. They've been doing the same thing.
You go and I'll say after. You go.
First thing, you see the Retribution thing, yeah? Like, back to what you said. If that happened with live crowds, no spraying no spraying paint on like glass, none of that rubbish, none of that hooky shit. Like, at the end of the day, we would have been looking at it thinking, this is hard. What it is, yeah, part of the problem, yeah, with WWE, yeah, and like new factions.
So just to your problem, I think. Okay, yes, not game. Is your problem with WWE or Retribution?
But just let me. Because
no. But deeper though,
I know what you're gonna say. No, because but the thing is, let me even rephrase. What we see as a fan, like when we have no faith in WWE. So as soon as a new tag team comes, no matter how good it is, we're instantly we're waiting for that fuck up. Essentially, we're waiting for that fuck up, and that, I feel, has played a big factor in why Retribution's trash. Because we're all thinking to ourselves, oh, when they're going to F this up? When they're going to fuck this up? When they're going to fuck this up? And then the first moment they did something that we didn't want, or where we can think as fans we could have done something better, is where they fucked up.
My thing is this, yeah. I won't even say is when they mess up. My thing is this. What have they done since the big reveal happened? Because the main thing is, you can talk about first impression and whatnot, yeah. When all the members were revealed, when the names were revealed, when Ali was revealed, I was like, okay, this is sick. Then they lose. Then they got promos being angry, and they lose. And from then, I don't care, T-Bar, Slapjack, all these dead names, bro. I was ready to chill with these dead names, thinking, all right, cool. As long as they start winning, nobody wins. All these dickhead names, and they're losing, why am I going to take them seriously? So when they want to being like, oh yeah, 2021, we're going to start winning, I don't care, you've been losing for months. It's too late.
Yeah, 100%.
You see, you men are gonna have to tell me what Retribution have been on like that, because like for me, you see, I'm be
real. They've been losing. That's it.
Because you see what it is. Like when I went to uni, yeah, I stopped watching wrestling in it because Vince McMahon was trying to kill me. I'm convinced. This man was trying to kill me, like straight up. Like this man was literally just doing fuckery, and I didn't understand why. And it was just trying to kill me. So like, you man, like what? They've just been losing 24/7.
Losing, bro.
You haven't missed anything.
And if they ever won, it was a fluke win. But they're losing endlessly, bro.
And you see the thing, back to what you said about Ricochet improving the team. At the end of the day, I feel like at this point, you see Ricochet, yeah. As much as he's got talent, yeah, he's not got enough star power to improve this team. Reason being, these men are bottom barrel as it is, fam. Like they're bottom barrel. Like, how are you gonna? What you guys need to get? There's a difference between star power.
Let me tag out. I want to tag out. But before I tag out, yeah, in this wrestling industry, do not doubt anyone.
No, listen, I'm going to tell you as well. But listen.
I get that.
Don't get twisted. The people in Retribution are kind of sick.
No. Let me finish. Let me finish it. Because let's be honest. Let me say what I said. Because you think now suddenly now this guy who's been in the company, been on the main roster for God knows how long. What? Just because he's joined small factions that WWE have already proven they don't really give a damn about. What? He's gonna suddenly be booked 10 times better. No. And let's be real with it. Like, yeah, talent is not everything. We've seen it. Like, Nia Jax gets pushed. Why? Like, talent is not everything. Like, at the end of the day, Ricochet going into this match. Yeah, she's in a faction. Let me just say, if a faction's being booked, it's just gonna be another wrestler booked for them.
Yeah,
100%.
Can I land? Yeah. You see, like how you get people over in wrestling. Yeah, Ric Flair laid the blueprint of wrestling. In order to be the man, you've got to beat the man.
Yeah.
Credibility when it comes to wrestlers comes from your resume and who you've beat, right? It comes from like, okay, you build momentum from beating somebody who's credible. Retribution have come into the ring talking all this smack, talking how they're going to change the company, and they've taken L's upon L's upon L's. Mia Yim is having seizures in the ring. Do you know what I mean? Like these man, like Mia Yim is having seizures in the ring. These guys are losing continuously. How am I supposed to see, how is a faction come here saying we're going to revolutionize the business, but they can't revolutionize a win?
It's fair. What
was the main question?
For me, they went downhill. They went downhill the moment that they revealed their names. They went downhill.
My main question is, like, what was the main question based on? We're talking about first impressions. Are you telling me that Retribution's first impression was dead?
Yes.
No. It was. Wow.
You see me, wow. For me, what I count main impression on isn't when they first step in. It's their first few months in it. That's what I count as first impression.
Fair enough.
So that's what I'm trying to say. WWE haven't allowed us to care about these people. Okay, cool. You've come in, you've cut ropes, cool. You've beat up cameramen, cool. You've done this, you've done that. But now when you start revealing the members, okay, cool. We're starting to see something. But then you're losing every single match. You've now acquired Mustafa Ali, and it's like, that's a big win for you lot. But then you're still losing matches. And it's like, why should I care about a group where all they do is lose? It doesn't make sense. But then the thing is, your mission statement makes all the sense in the world. I get it. But at the same time, if you're losing every single match, why the hell must I care about this group?
That's what I've been saying.
When there's people, when Seth Rollins' disciples have come as a faction and they're doing bits, but then this group is now coming, and it doesn't make any sense to me.
It goes back to what I said. Why would putting Ricochet in a team, a man that always loses in a team of more losers? How is it going to make a difference?
He can't speak either. All he can do is two flips. In NXT, was even speaking? It was just in flips, and it was still good at NXT.
Do you know what I mean? Because we mentioned like dominant factions in the past. How long were Nexus about for? Nexus,
they were hard, man.
No, Nexus won a long reigning faction, innit? But we remember Nexus for that short period of time because when they were about, they got things done.
They dominated.
They got things done at the end
Except
of the day.
Except when it counted at Survivor Series.
Well, yeah. But until Survivor Series,
that is the biggest load of.
I know, it's a madness. And exactly, so we talk about Nexus Dash Survivor Series. Why? Because they lost credibility. The thing about wrestling, wrestling obviously we understand it's entertainment, but at the end of the day, it has to make logical sense. It's like, for example, it has to make logical sense here. 100%. Listen, let's say if I'm booking an MMA promotion, right? I'm not gonna book a fighter to fight a UFC champion if he's lost 5 fights in a row. The same thing should apply to wrestling. If you're a perpetual winner, you're gonna win. For example, we talk about Hurt Business. Bobby Lashley ain't lost a match.
That's what it's facts.
Bobby Lashley ain't lost a match. He's a credible champion. Do you know what I mean? And that's why we look at Hurt Business and say, right, these men are sick because these men are winning.
And
when Cedric Alexander joined, he was a loser and he turned into what? A winner.
And that's why AEW, that's why people are loving AEW because they've got the record thing. Even that's why they're loving it. Even though it's but if even their record thing is flawed as well. If you actually deep it, like it's flawed.
Is that throughout the whole industry or just within AEW?
No, just within AEW because it's flawed. Because if you actually, let's not go too much into them, but if you deep it, like me and my brother were talking about this the other day. AEW Dark, we've got all these sick wrestlers, yeah. They're just losing because they're being used as jobbers. And then when they're gonna be pushed, what? You've got 3 wins and 11 losses. What for?
That's AEW's problem.
Like, be smart with it. Let's not be stupid now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's the reality era, isn't it?
But I swear we'll talk about TLC.
Carmella versus Sasha Banks, yeah?
Yeah.
Full ons.
Take it away.
Hello.
Carmella showed inside that match.
Nah, Carmella Sasha Banks. One thing that I noticed, obviously the evolution of her character.
Wait, who, Carmella?
Yeah, Carmella. Especially in ring as well. She showed that she could like hold like a match with longevity. Do you know what I'm saying? So big her up still. Like she's sick. I think she's good. Potential is definitely there.
I will say it. I was impressed with the match. I was impressed with the match. Carmella's gotten a lot better, and there was a couple moments with like the submission back and forth. That was a good moment. So I enjoyed the match.
Also, so give respect to Reginald. Because his character. Reginald. Reginald's helping a bit though. Yeah, Reginald held his own. It's also Somalia.
So where do you guys like from this? Where do you see Carmella going forward? Do you see her like eventually being a title contender from this performance, or is it just?
I think she needs a few.
I can't lie, she's already lost twice. She's lost twice.
When I meant title contender, I meant credible because we meant credible quite because Oz just started off the thing by saying his Carmella's performance impressed him. Before this year, did you see Carmella as a like somebody who can be up there with the Beckys,
but she's already won
the Beckys and the Rondas?
No, but she was like that women's champion before.
Carmella first Miss Money.
I'll take this one. That's
no, but to your question, I
was just
to his question, she's not a credible title contender anymore because she's already lost twice.
Yeah,
somebody else needs to step up and face Sasha Banks. I don't know who it is. It's not Bailey again.
No. I'm saying it's like Bailey. Like what? Like I said, like, this is what I have a problem with WWE's booking. Like you have Bailey. Like she Bailey beats Bianca Belair. Gives Bianca her first loss on SmackDown.
But Bailey's champ.
And what? Double week she lost in the title.
But Bailey's champ though. So
who you talking about, Carmella?
No, Bailey.
Oh, Bailey lost to.
Bailey lost to Bianca.
Right,
but she lost in the title.
So who did Carmella lose to the first time?
What do you mean?
Because you said Carmella lost twice.
She lost to Sasha twice.
Carmella's lost to Sasha twice.
I'll tag her. I'll tag her.
I told you I'll take this.
All I'm saying, not to go off topic, what I want to see,
The gold.
what I want to see at WrestleMania is Bianca Belair versus Sasha, and Bianca winning. That's what I'm here to see. Let Sasha keep the title. It is gonna happen.
It's gonna be Charlotte Flair.
No, it is gonna happen. It is gonna happen. It's gonna be Bianca Belair taking the title from Sasha Banks at WrestleMania.
What, 2 black people main eventing?
Yes, it's gonna happen at WrestleMania.
Chris.
Maybe
Don't smoke, you both finish.
Remember I said it. No cap. Remember I said it.
Alright, we're talking about Asuka, Charlotte versus Nia Jax and Shayna.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Personally, we all knew that Charlotte was gonna be the one.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I feel like Charlotte's a bit overrated.
No,
She pisses
she's
me
not.
off.
In what way?
No,
She's
I feel
not.
like she's the Roman Reigns of the women's division.
Oh,
And that
can I get an
she's-
amen, or-
She's
Hey!
she's pushed too far and for too long.
But let me tell you
Because
something.
she's a
No, but let me tell you something.
I get that she's a vet. I get that her dad is not
Talent-wise, her talent actually warrants how much she gets pushed. Her talent, she's the best wrestler on the best female wrestler on the planet. Minus Asuka, they battle.
She's not better than
Not better than everything.
Wait, guys.
But the talent still warrants it, though. The talent still warrants it. 100%.
Before I carry on, you said that Charlotte is the best wrestler.
What's that accent, bro?
You said Charlotte is the best wrestler.
Yeah.
I need the gold. I need the gold.
He needs the gold.
Take the gold. I'll just take it back.
I'm gonna represent what I want to say.
She's not.
I'll do what her dad did. Take it 16 times in this whole podcast. I love it, fam.
She's not even the best wrestler. She's like top 3.
I'm gonna ask one simple question.
But the fact of the matter is this: her talent warrants.
Yeah, that's cool, but I don't want to see her. I'm tired of her. In fact,
but like, if you did,
she needs to take a back seat and let everybody else.
To be fair, she has taken a
minus the
back
4
seat.
horsewomen, yeah. Minus the 4 horsewomen, yeah. Forget NXT. Minus the 4 horsewomen and maybe about 4 other wrestlers.
Okay,
on the
name
card.
those 4 other wrestlers.
Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
After that, it gets long.
Exactly.
After that, it gets very long.
You know why? Because some people are injured right
Do
now.
you mean WWE as a whole?
I would have seen time with Asuka. I would have been cool with that.
So I want to say one thing
I
about Charlotte.
thought you said she was on Asuka's level.
No, I said I would have seen
I
time.
want to say one thing
Asuka.
about Charlotte, yeah. Everything you said about Charlotte's talent, yeah, is valid. Charlotte's one of the best wrestlers in the company. But here's the problem with Charlotte. Charlotte is often put into positions where she don't belong there. And the thing is, yeah, it's like, cool. I'll use a prime example. What was the benefit of her being Rhea Ripley as the NXT champion?
There was none.
There was no benefit to that. What was her role, yeah? We all wanted Ronda versus Becky at WrestleMania. Why was she inserted to that? The problem with Charlotte isn't her ability. It's the fact that she's inserted into positions where other people should be getting the shine.
Is that her fault?
It's not her fault, but but was it Roman's fault? We still hate on Roman. So the same energy applies.
The thing is,
do you know what I mean? None of these wrestlers' bad gimmicks here are their fault most of the time. But a lot of the time, like we can only see the person. The thing is, I don't hate Charlotte, but I hate the way Charlotte is positioned. I don't hate the person, the real Charlotte Flair in real life. I don't know her, but the character and the way the character has been portrayed, especially as a babyface, you want me to like her, but then you're taking the shine away from other talent, which makes me dislike her because, like, fam. You're just hogging up the spotlight. That's what I gotta say.
The thing is, I feel like she shouldn't even be a babyface ever.
Facts.
Ever.
Facts.
Ever.
That's big facts.
The thing is, WWE, do you know what it is? Their booking be so bad sometimes where they feel like they have to shake it up and make certain wrestlers like heel and this and the other just to shake things up and freshen things up because they've ruined it so many times. Like, but with Charlotte, with certain wrestlers, like back in the day, you can see certain wrestlers that go their whole career being heel. A whole career being a bad guy. And then it's only until once they've retired and you look back at what they've done for, say, for example, your childhood or whatever it is, you realize this guy was hard or this female was hard. Like, with Sasha, like, no, not Sasha, with Charlotte, yeah, her problem, all the things that we complain about, yeah, much like you said, it's really not even her fault.
Yeah.
All she can do is go out and have good matches, and that's all she does. But at the end of the day, I feel like most of Charlotte's problem, yeah, if there was better females on the roster, if there was more females on the main roster and WWE had more confidence in booking these people, we wouldn't see her there as much as the way she is.
Key word, roster, main roster.
Just look at the state of Raw.
Main
look
roster.
at the females on Raw. Charlotte's been gone for how many months? Oh, she's needed back. She was needed back.
I can't lie, it's not even just Raw, it's SmackDown as well. I can't lie.
Yeah, but she's on. We're talking about Raw because she's on Raw.
Yeah.
And you saw like her absence from Raw.
It
showed a lot of difference.
When you see Mandy Rose dominating Shayna Baszler, you know she's up.
No, I'll have like you see that, yeah. But people are trying to tell me Mandy Rose is good. What? Because she does couple knee flicks, V-trigger, amazing style. I'm tired. I thought it is. I battle me. We've had this conversation.
We had this conversation the other day. Mandy Rose is a good wrestler.
She is.
She's a good wrestler.
She's
No, she's not a good wrestler. She's not bad.
Yeah.
She's a better wrestler than the Bellas. She's
Were they good?
They were average. Wait.
Were they good?
Better than the Bellas.
Yes.
Wait.
So you want to tell me? Calm down.
Wait, hold
So
on.
are they not better than the Bellas?
Hold on, you're telling me.
Is Mandy not better than the Bellas?
I don't think the Bellas are good.
Wait.
No, Bellas are average. No.
Wait, you're telling
Bellas
me.
were average.
You're comparing average to average.
Wait.
No, but you're saying that Mandy's average, but fam, look at the times that we're in.
Wait.
Women in, there's no, for me, I don't actually see any average women in the Raw roster. Currently. Maybe the only person I'll probably say is Dana Brooke. Other than that, everyone is actually good and solid, you know what I'm saying? Before, I used to think, what's her name? Sonia Deville. I used to think she was shit. But as time went on, I realised she's actually a sick wrestler. But Mandy Rose, at one point, I thought Mandy Rose was better than Sonia Deville. So how does that make Mandy Rose an average wrestler? It doesn't make sense.
I'm sorry,
Sonya Deville was really bad.
I am still
she
on
was
the
bad because of
point.
one particular gimmick. That was what made her bad. She was doing a gimmick that she didn't actually do. She wasn't an MMA fighter.
I'm sorry, I'm still on the point that
Mandy Rose is
Sam
sick. I'm
thinks
down on that hill.
Mandy Rose is not a better wrestler than Brie Bella.
I'm gonna finish my chicken.
Can I say something? I disagree with you. I disagree with that.
Mandy Rose is
Mandy,
Brie Bella.
no, she's not. What? She's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
Brie Bella, realistically, Brie Bella is one of the worst female wrestlers this country has.
Okay. Listen, I'm not gonna go back in history and talk about who she faced in that because it was a long time ago. But her Divas title match she had years ago.
Divas title.
Yeah, Divas title.
We don't talk about that one no more.
Well, it's still part. It still regulates within the women's championship.
So you sure it wasn't her sister?
Shit, well.
Probably was. Thank you.
You know what?
Nikki Bella, I can understand, but
Brie,
Brie?
get it back.
Brie? No, you said Bella twins, as in the both of them.
That's true.
I think Nikki was better than Mandy, but Mandy's better than Brie. Brie's just filler one, innit?
That's not saying a lot.
That's Brie.
Man's a Brie move.
Bro, it's facts.
I just didn't even talk about the match.
Cool. Guys, man, obviously, as discussed, TLC was an amazing event, right? Let's talk quickly about the Roman and the Kevin Owens match. How do you guys find it?
Sick. Roman's a very beast. Roman is literally, like I said, he's top two or the best. Whether you think he's the best or top two, he's top two person.
It's a shame that obviously he came late in the COVID period. We're calling it the COVID era now. Shame that he came late, but him coming late also works out in our favor as well. The way he just come out from nowhere, like smacked up the Fiend, made the Fiend look like Little Man, and just went straight for it. Do you know what I mean? Straight for the title, and this is what we got now. How do you guys find the match in general?
It was a very good TLC match considering the era that we're in.
This is bare form.
You always rely on Kevin Owens for
it's bare full because we gotta be quick and full. Like
listen up, bro. Just some more, man. What the hell?
you can always.
I'll grab a little.
All right, so what? Wait, carry on, my brother. Guess talk.
No, it was considering most TLC matches that we see in this era aren't the way they used to be. They're not as good as it. Like the tables, ladders, and chairs are literally just there for decoration. You can
always rely on Kevin Owens, Kevin Steen from his Kevin Steen. You can always rely on Kevin Owens for a good TLC match.
He likes to hurt himself.
Yeah. I don't even remember it wasn't a tables, ladders, and chairs match.
Carry on, bro. No. Obviously, I know V's laughing. Lee's just laughing about something. Carry on, Jay. Carry on. The table ladders.
We can always rely on Kevin Owens to Ring of Honor. Yeah, from Ring of Honor. I remember the Royal Rumble match, 2017. Yeah, he had a pretty good match with Roman Reigns.
Exactly.
There, it wasn't a TLC match. It was like an Extreme Rules or something. I don't know what's happening.
It's fine. You know what? It was a good match, innit? Yes.
You people are attacked. What's going on?
What? God, hey, man, you need to fuck it.
I'm trying to do is look away.
I ref, moderate.
So guys, what are we talking about? Roman Reigns and
Everyone come correct now. Come correct.
I think for a singles TLC match that we don't see often, I think that was a really good match. I think Roman Reigns is being allowed to kind of tell proper stories now in the ring. It ain't just spear, Superman punch, he's actually kind of showing everything that a lot of us have thought about him, although he wasn't allowed to show it before.
Yeah.
So him and Kevin Owens are having another title match on SmackDown. A cage match.
It's been
I think
pre-taped,
it's
but we're
overkill,
with spoilers.
I think that's overkill.
Yeah, that's what I
we all
think.
know what's gonna happen. It's like, what's the point?
So what's the point? At the end of the day, we all know Roman's gonna win anyways, which isn't a problem. But like, what's the point?
It will start to become a problem, though. It will start to become a problem.
It won't be a problem. I don't think it is. If it's a problem to you, it's just you're just looking for an excuse not to like this guy.
You know what it is? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. You know what it is, yeah? You know what it is, in all honesty, yeah? Fair enough, I understand with this Reigns heel turn, yeah? But it's going to come to a point where I'm going to get sick and tired of him, because one thing I've understood about Roman Reigns, yeah, is oh, shit. Yeah. But one thing I've understood about Roman Reigns is, yeah, I personally don't feel like, I don't know. Fair enough, this heel turn he's held his own, but I just personally don't feel like he can hold it. I don't know.
Hold it. No, at the end of the day,
right now, this is the best Roman Reigns ever. But besides that, he has not held his own. He has not held his own.
Why are we talking besides that? Besides what?
John Cena can beat him in a promo battle. I'm just saying.
John Cena can beat a lot of people in a promo battle.
Talking on the levels of. If you're talking on the levels of Roman Reigns, we're talking about Reigns is basically the star of the company, right?
Yeah.
Face of the company.
Yeah.
If you are meant to be the face, this is the best Roman Reigns right now. But I feel like before this Roman Reigns, Reigns was not, for me. You're not the face of the company.
But why are you judging whether he's the face now based on what he was doing before?
Yeah. Why does it matter?
I think I'm just a hater. I can't lie. Exactly. I admit, I just don't really like. I like Reigns, but I don't like Reigns.
You don't like
I am a hater.
In Vince's eyes, he was always the star of the company, but then now he is the star of the company. If you know what I mean. This is the room.
Yeah, you can say that one of. It's literally two. Universal and WWE. Yeah, it's true.
No, this is 100% the best Reigns. Yeah, I can say that.
This is the best Reigns, but I think we should wait till WrestleMania season, because around that time things start to move a bit mad. Like WWE, they like to put a spanner in the works. He might turn heel, or he might turn face. You never know. But I'll say wait till WrestleMania season.
I genuinely don't think they're actually that stupid at this point, because for the longest time they've been trying to get like a certain demographic of fans to like get behind Roman Reigns, and they realize they finally got him. So at this point, it's kind of like, it's because they finally got these people behind Roman Reigns. I feel they're gonna like ride that until the cows come home.
I don't really feel like we'll know until the crowds come back.
It's true.
Fair point, but to be fair, we all know this is the best Roman, innit? So there's
by far,
discussion. Last match though, we got to talk about Randy Orton versus The Fiend.
Now I remember before Anafi comes in, when Anafi comes in, I just want to say something. Anyway,
One sec. It's coming.
Oh shit, who's sitting in? I'll say it's gone.
I've already said from previous podcasts, yeah, when it comes to Orton and this spiritual thing, like when he really wants to fight, like, you know what I mean, the mystic powers and voodoo, this, that, yeah, he will hold his own. Like, and this is what he perfectly done. Thank you very much, Vince. I want my check.
You know what? I think it's so weird in this story how Randy Orton is the heel against what is an actual monster. Like, he's the bad guy. I think The Fiend has been brilliant. Bray Wyatt's been brilliant. The match wasn't obviously much of an actual wrestling match, as more just a spectacle of you're just waiting for a man to get set alight.
Literally.
I think that was done very well. It wasn't like done with no stupid graphics or anything like that. And then obviously The Fiend got burnt alive afterwards. A lot of people online are complaining, saying that it's a dummy or whatever, as if they wanted to see a real man get burned in the middle of the ring.
Can we discuss this, please, fam? Okay, cool. If The Fiend actually got burnt in real life, fam, it won't look nice on the net. And also, people, he's not hitting too hard, bro. Do you want man to crack man's skull? Like what? What do you man want? What do you man want? What?
It's too soon.
Wait. Is it too soon?
No. The comparison's good though.
Bro, do you want man to get hurt, physically hurt, before you guys start believing that this shit is like?
But the thing is, they're already getting physically hurt.
They're not actually getting thrown against the ropes. They're just running about themselves.
Yeah, but how hard do you want to get hurt? Do you actually want man to really grab you by the head, throw you from the top of. I don't even know. I can't even understand because me, I don't promote violence. That was my back in the day, but I don't. You know what I'm trying to say? I just boys. Stop it. But I just feel like it's how far do you want these men to go? Like
yeah, I think
it's crazy.
So people who look into those things and then they make it look real. Like wrestling is fake. Let's be honest. But like when you look into that, like when you take stuff like that, we already knew that a match like this was gonna be pre-taped.
Yeah.
So when you think like that, and then you see a spot like that where someone's literally been burnt alive, and you know it's a fake thing. It's not the actual thing. Like just don't take wrestling that seriously. Man.
I think we know what they're getting at.
You gotta give WWE props for doing it.
Apparently,
that's cinematic.
A rumor is that apparently that match was meant to be like the second match of the day.
I swear.
It wasn't meant to be like the main event.
It has to be. It has to be
last minute WWE
flipped it. Because
imagine how look deep it, you man, yeah. Deep it. Imagine how the pay-per-view would have turned out if that was the second match you saw.
I get
Bro,
it.
that would be like, wait, what?
It would have
drew. My question is this. My question
It would have been cringe.
What if that wasn't the main event? What would you put as the main event then?
You would think Roman and Drew should have been the main event, but I agree it should have been.
Roman and Drew.
Sorry, Roman and Kevin Owens should have been.
It's Drew.
Yeah, Drew.
Watch it up, but yeah, I get you. Either Roman. Oh, sorry, I'm just going.
You said who should have been the main event?
Yeah.
I don't know what I missed, but Roman and Kevin Owens.
But the problem is this: I feel like if Roman and Kevin Owens were the main event, I wouldn't have been as satisfied as I am now. Because imagine how mad.
That's what I'm saying. Looking at the card before anything had kicked off, you would assume Roman and Kevin would be the main event.
Yeah.
But given a man was burnt alive, the show cannot continue.
It's
The show has to end when a man is burnt alive. So they put it in the right position.
What's that thing they do in Nigeria when they put the burnt tires on you, fam? They've done that to you, fam. They put the burnt tires on my man.
Like there's no opportunity.
Wait,
Listen,
I don't understand. Am I burst or what, bro?
No, you're definitely.
Man, am I not getting the humour today or what? What's going on, mate?
Nah, you know what? When a man dies in the ring, basically, yeah, everything has to stop. It has to end. How can the Fiend can't be burnt?
Can you clarify that man didn't die?
Okay, yeah, he was burnt alive. A dummy was burnt. But look, when
I step out, you step in.
I'm too intoxicated. If he's set on fire,
not to make it dark. Yeah, usually I would agree when a man dies, but Owen Hart.
I know they continue. They continue.
That's what I'm gonna say.
But yeah, basically, obviously, if a guy is set on fire, how can they just say, okay, and our next match is Sasha Banks and Carmella? They can't. No, it has to end there, meaning it had to be the main event.
Especially like because of the drama, like towards that very scenario, like the end, that drama, it finishes and makes you think like, wow, like this really happened, like, you know what I mean?
So overall, what would you guys rate TLC? So we can kind of like move on to another topic. What would you guys rate it?
A solid 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
out of 5.
Out of 5.
Yeah.
4 out of 5.
Yeah, I think it's 4 out of 5.
TLC.
The pay-per-view?
The pay-per-view. The whole thing. 4 out of 5.
I think it was good.
Yeah, 4 out of 5 is respectable. Respectable.
The Fiend getting burnt alive, yeah, that was something different. Because, you know, we've all seen Inferno matches in the past. It's like an arm or a leg just getting burnt. Man said the whole body, fam.
So, and I think when obviously Randy Orton came out dressed up, everyone thought, Randy Orton's probably gonna catch fire with just one sleeve or something. Yeah. You know, they just find a cheap way to do the fire thing. Literally. There'll probably be something under his sleeve that's on fire, like, yeah, but they've done it proper.
So,
Was that a stunt double or was that actually the Fiend getting set on fire?
Stunt double still.
I thought it was a...
It wasn't a stunt double, it was a double.
No. It wasn't the Fiend legit getting burned.
When he got pushed into the fire, I think that was a stunt double, and then in the ring it was a dummy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think we could all agree. TLC was 4 nyashes out of 5 nyashes. That's Delboy's metric scale.
Wow.
It's not the Meltzer rating. So I also want to talk to you guys about what has been some great wrestling moments for you guys this year.
Okay.
You think you know me?
a good one. That's a good one.
Moments or matches?
Same thing.
You know what? The edge moment was
Moments,
proper,
matches.
but I mean, and you might say it's recency, but nothing is gonna change. Don Callis saying that you guys are gonna see us turn up on Tuesday night on Impact.
But wait,
fair enough.
But wait, AEW's on Tuesday, on Wednesday night.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, can I tell someone else?
I have one.
Can we stop?
Yeah,
Sam, come on.
Sting.
Yeah, it's gonna come off.
Yes, Sting.
You know what? Wait. Undertaker retiring for me. Done.
The Undertaker.
The greatest wrestler of all time, yeah?
Greatest wrestler of all
The
time.
Undertaker.
100%. Let's not even get into that debate, please.
The greatest character or the greatest wrestler?
Both.
Okay.
Someone challenge me, we can go. I'm telling you.
Guys.
That's it.
So
Other moments.
I think Drew
McIntyre eliminating Brock Lesnar.
fam.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yo,
Drew McIntyre eliminating Brock Lesnar. That was amazing. That was sick. Also,
Let me tag in there.
oh shit! Hey, close that back, please.
Let me just tag in there. My boy Drew, the whole year he's had, the way they've built him,
Yeah.
the momentum that he's had, and the way he's even carried through the company during the virus.
Yeah.
How he stayed as a champ.
Yeah.
Legit guy. Legit.
Match of the year: Kenny Omega, Hangman Page versus the Young Bucks. One of the greatest tag team matches of all time.
Jesus, what?
The greatest tag team match.
The greatest tag team match of all time.
I'm gonna have to say this one as well is probably like a Marmite sort of choice, but
Iron Sheik versus Hulk Hogan.
why not? Shirts coming out Christmas Day. Shirts coming out Christmas Day. Another one, thingy.
Versus Freddie Blassie.
Freddie Blassie shirts coming out Christmas Day as well. Cool. So basically, the Firefly Funhouse match.
John Cena
and Bray Wyatt.
I respect it.
One sec.
I really respect
That's one of my favorite matches this year. I watch it every now and then just before I go to sleep. That's how
Wow.
it is. It's a great match. Forever great match.
To speak on that as well, the AJ Styles and Undertaker.
Boneyard
Yes.
match.
Boneyard.
And also, I want to
match.
I want to say pause, man. Said Boneyard match.
That's actually a thing.
What do you
That Talk Shop Mania.
Talking Shopper Mania.
No, but we're not them, man, fam. Please.
That ain't a pause. That's actually a match.
Boner match.
Boneyard match.
Boneyard. Shit.
Hey, you don't do this, please.
Boneyard.
Is that your match?
Yeah. They made the paper.
Yeah, Boneyard.
Oh, yes.
Boneyard.
Okay, cool. I get that. One sec. I get that. Also, I just want to say, standout star for me. I know we're going to talk about top 10 wrestlers of the year, but obviously this is actually part of a moment. Is Bailey. Bailey has literally gone from zero to hero. Like when I first saw her, I was like, fam, who's this? Yeah. Like I didn't think nothing of her in it. She cut her hair. She got like she always gets like a new haircut at the back of her head, like a new design at the back of her head. She comes out in new clothes, like fam. Like I'm looking at her differently, fam. Do you get what I mean? Even Sasha Banks as well. I was never a big fan of Sasha Banks, but this year she won me over. You could probably hear it by the beginning of our podcast, the way I was talking about Sasha Banks. I wasn't really feeling her, but after seeing what she's done this year, just a round of applause, man.
Yeah.
Obviously, I have to make my obligatory New Japan shout out.
Come on.
Hiromu Takahashi has had a phenomenal year. Hiromu Takahashi is hard, one of the best juniors in wrestling to date. Watch his match with Will Ospreay at Wrestle Kingdom. Hiromu Takahashi, sick.
And now we got to big up John Moxley as well, though.
John Moxley, longest reigning AEW World Champion. Yes.
One sec.
Yeah, he's been holding it down, having great matches, and just looking like a legit champ. That's what AEW needed. What was you gonna say?
I wanted to intro about the member squad.
Oh.
Yes! Do you know what? I was gonna die now for that to go back in it.
Cool. Segue now. Segue into something else. Obviously, we're talking about top 10 wrestlers, but it's only right that we talk about our top 10 podcast moments of all time. Obviously, this is a 50th episode. It's our 50th episode. It's only right that we discuss that.
Make it top 5. Top 10 is quite low.
Top 5, sorry. So I wanted to discuss it with you guys. Some of the episodes you guys have watched, or have you guys enjoyed? What talk to me.
Include us as well.
Yeah,
Last one as well.
yeah, we can add them. We can try.
That was actually Ask Wrestlings as well. Big up Gareth Never Misses.
Oh, big up Gareth Never Misses. Hey, he asked that question. Oh, let's start wrestlings. Let's start Ask Wrestlings now.
I'll say.
Can you set them up? Can you set them up?
I'll say the rise of Babatunde, bro. It was very serious.
Yeah, Babatunde. Yeah, we were
The rise and fall of Babatunde.
Yeah. I don't think he's fallen yet though.
Well, with the name's fallen.
The name's falling. Yeah.
That's my top 5.
Yes,
Mine
Chidera.
was Derek's Jade Cargill.
Yeah, that was
That was too.
I know. We need Del Boy, guap daddy for this one.
His thing.
That was a moment still.
Mark Jindrak.
Oh.
Guap daddy.
It's a shout.
I've got 2 moments, yeah. I think the first moment for me, it was Supine Monkey. That one.
Yeah.
You know what's mad about that one is the fact that I wanted to, like, as soon as he said that, I wanted to call off the podcast. Look, watch the video. I was like, done, it's done. I couldn't continue. I was finished, bro. Another one as well is I think our first ever episode in the Hammerstein Ballroom, we didn't record for a time. Do you remember? Oh yeah. I went to Hammerstein Ballroom after Derek got bought flipping Schlur. And I got licked off Schlur.
Schlur! Bro, is there even any percentage
Let me
in that?
tell you what's mad about it. It's the fact that I didn't eat. I remember that day. I didn't eat all day. I went gym. And after gym, I went straight to a podcast, innit? So I'm mad fatigued already. So the little burst of sugar that I got took me through it. And I was just like... my whole body, fam.
One last one is for me. Is when the Fiend won the championship.
What a moment.
That was a moment.
Oh, remember that? Big up Jamie, big up Supine, everyone. Do you remember that moment? We all, bro.
Supine.
I mean, Jamie was all jumping.
I said it wrong again, yeah? What'd you say?
Supine, yeah, Supine. Go.
Yes. Hit him.
Okay, I can't lie. It wasn't on the podcast, but when Sting came out for the first time.
If
you were there, you were there.
Yeah, that stream. You missed it.
Listen, guys, we was in a live stream. Into us guys. It was unreal.
Let me tell you what's mad, yeah? 'Cause I remember looking at the screen, yeah? And I think Ons was like, hey, this is mad.
Yeah.
After I was like, yo, bro, I know what you're gonna do. Mute your mic. Don't spoil it for everyone else because it's gonna be bad. So obviously he muted his mic. Then Lincoln muted his mic. And I see Lincoln's face. Lincoln's like, and I was like, oh, what is this, bro? And after then he came out, everyone put on their mics and everyone.
Yeah.
Do you know what gave away for me? The sparrow. Like they just saw the snow.
Fam,
Sparrows like.
For the way the way our lives were just not our lives our streams were just lagging. I couldn't really tell what it was. Do you get what I mean? When the lights turned off and it turned back on, I saw Sting. I was like, rotted.
One moment, it's a Blacks moment, the end taker, innit?
I swear, I was gonna say the same thing, bro. Yeah. I was gonna say the same. Yeah.
You know what, yeah?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something right now, yeah? And I've got to say this right now, yeah? All you little fake wrestlers, yeah? I want to pretend that they're the Undertaker. Listen to this, yeah? Sorry, Joe. There can only be one Undertaker. And let me tell you something right now. All this ching chang walla bing.
No. Hey, yo, I'm doing this.
It's calm.
I'm leaving it.
It's calm.
It's just that. No, but okay, so let me just say, the Ching Chang Walla Bing Bang, it's nothing. It's nothing that they get me. It's just me. All these Fugazi wrestlers. Fugazi. You get me? Don't copy my wrestler. Is there someone called Chris Jericho from Japan, from all these places? Rap. Fucking rap. But you know, big up the Undertaker, man. I'm doing it all wrong.
I'll say another moment. I'm gonna beep this out anyways, innit? So, when Black said, I'm beeping that out anyways. Let's go. When he said that, I've got one still. The live stream of when Del was like, "Oh, should I rap to lighten the mood?"
Oh shit!
Yeah, that one.
WrestleMania live stream was one of my favorite live streams ever.
WrestleMania live stream was hilarious.
Yeah. You know what's mad?
When Blacks and Versi were arguing.
Yeah, that was true. You know what's mad? You know what's the highest viewed video on thingy on our YouTube channel? Yeah, what 1,000 views? Yeah.
That was too sick.
Yeah.
Overall, fam. The podcast has been a blessing, man. Honestly, man.
So now it's now time for Arts Rest Things. Have we got any Arts Rest Things today?
We've more or less answered.
Guys, can we get a tap on the table? A little tap. Disorganized.
I've got one. I've got a question for you guys. Yeah, if any of you guys have questions as well, ask them in. I've got a question for you.
Survivor Series stream.
Chris got a question.
I've got a question. Go on. Someone bell my blower, please.
Yeah, Crystal Capo Battle on the Roof. Shout out my roofers every single time.
Shout out Battle on the Roof.
Yeah. Quick question: if you guys had to pick someone within quote unquote popular UK culture as a special guest, who would it be that you want on the WRESTHINGS?
On the podcast.
On the podcast for WRESTHINGS. Thank you, and free the Mandem, free Max B.
Come on, free the wave. Silver Surfer.
For me, popular culture, I would really love to talk to Nigel McGuinness. Yeah. After watching, obviously, I didn't know much about my man, but I think I watched something on NXT, some NXT thing that Wrestle Bios did. And after that, allowed me to go and to watch other stuff he done on TNA and stuff. So I'd like to talk to him about like his hard hitting style that he had in Ring of Honor, and his time at TNA and also his time at WWE. It's a shame that he didn't wrestle at WWE.
Yeah, it's true.
Nigel McGuinness would be a good sign.
They said that he had a trial with Daniel Bryan, and they were both injured or something. But Daniel Bryan lied and said he weren't injured, and Nigel McGuinness told the truth and said he was injured and he didn't get picked.
That's nice.
Somebody in pop culture, Master P, because of his.
in UK.
Oh, UK. Sorry, my bad.
I was gonna say Jade Cargill. I fuck these.
Oh, the UK.
I don't care about no one. I don't even care.
Okay. Yeah, come back to me then.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jade Cargill.
William Regal would be a good person to speak to.
Yeah, William Regal. But there's no one I really care about in the UK. If it's not
Large up what for that one. Real shit.
If it's not Jade Cargill, I don't
Real
really
stuff.
I
Yeah.
don't care for you. Like, have you thanks.
Who would I like to see in you guys' podcast? I don't know. You guys have spoken to you've spoken to Roy Johnson.
We're getting back on, by the way. Roy Johnson's come back on, by the way. Can we have an
Yeah.
So that was a good conversation. Who else is there? There's a couple other upcoming guys in NXT UK. Rampage Brown, has obviously been massive in the UK scene.
Mr. In the know with.
Hopefully.
The contracts are coming. The contracts are coming.
Pardon my ignorance here, but there's loads of people like Logan Salman want to try to get him on. There's loads of musicians that are interested. So there's the Capo Lees. There's
PK's due to come on, man.
PK's due to come on. Like there's Phase What,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Loso, there's hella rappers that are,
Yeah.
For me, I want to chat to some battle rappers as well, man.
Yeah. Show Horror. Yeah.
Show Horror's been meaning to come on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
are there people that should have been on here, but
do you know what? I got one. Sorry.
What you guys or they stood you up for like
Yeah. I got one still.
Wait, Sam.
I got one.
Just a small.
Continue. I think so. Tower Hamlet's fun.
Sam, I'm following the strap for no reason. My man was back at the strap for no reason.
Shall burst him.
Relax.
Come on, team.
So we've more or less answered Gareth's question. Big up Gareth.
I had another question.
If you guys have questions as well.
So the second question was there someone that you was meant to have on here but flopped you? Or done you dirty?
Fam, hella people, fam. Hella people, fam.
What's up with this guy?
Hold it. I would call them out, but at the same time, they're gonna come on the podcast.
It's not in a bad mind way.
Yeah, not in a no, it's not
bad people. I'm sure Chidira was meant to come on session, but she had work.
You went to work, yeah?
Bring the work.
I was in Kent, okay? I had work.
Bring the work.
Chidira 10 times. Big up Chidira all the time, fam.
Bring up Chidira.
Chidira, sometimes I look at Chidira, I feel sorry for her. She's the only girl here, but she's not treated any.
Realist.
In a group full of horny
Yeah. Let's talk. Okay, cool.
What looking at? You like trouble for
I big up Gigs for following as well, though.
I can't like Gigs. Gigs is one of the first blue tick guys to follow. And do you know what's mad? That's just from a simple DM saying, "Yo, bro, we're a wrestling podcast and we talk about ECW, TNA, all of that sort of stuff." And he goes, "Yeah, bro, I'll check it out." And him saying, "I'll check it out," do you mind just followed us straight away? And it's so far today, so it's nice.
Large up Gigs.
I mean, that's some Gigs though. I've been watching. I remember.
Yo, we nice chat to Gigs.
I remember I used to have Gigs on Snap. Was it Snapchat or Instagram? I don't know. And after he posted a video of him like watching WWE's son. It's nuts, man.
Even Big E mentioned Giggs' mixtape still.
Swear.
What happened for them? Something like that.
What happened
must have mentioned it in his promo.
What happened to them?
What happened to them? He
What happened to them?
Yeah. Talking about Lil Wayne this week as well.
We said no ceilings.
I missed that, fam. It went over my head.
Yeah, don't forget Billy Austin Guns.
Woo! Freestyle.
Swear down.
So we've already answered Gareth's question. We've got our guy Logan Salma. Logan Salma is meant to be coming on, but life in it. But he will be on 2021, innit? He asked, why was this week's Raw one of the worst episodes ever? And do you think WWE Fox still is in trouble with the continuous failing ratings?
Can we go? Can I go? I feel like Raw was very confusing because there's certain things that happened that didn't make sense. For example, the little segment between Hurt Business and I spoke to you Riddle and Jeff Hardy. It did not make it like guys. Let the guys celebrate. Let the guys celebrate and have to move to something else. But man came to celebrate, and you guys are coming on. Riddle didn't know what he was talking about. He was coming on this cryptic sort of message. Jeff Hardy had to intercept and say, "Yo, what my man's trying to say like is that." You gotta think about the heart and the faith and after,
it was a bit cool.
I'm sorry. WWE, this is absolutely ridiculous to be honest with you. How can you put Matt Riddle and say he's a Hardy brother? Are you fucking taking the piss? Are you mocking it? Man said I want to be a Hardy bro. Yes, that's what he said. He's
calling
mocking
each
it.
other the Hardy Bros because obviously Matt Riddle does the bro thing.
Yes.
He's just
they're actually becoming a tag team.
Yes, they're trying to mock the whole thing.
Okay, cool. I get that. But credit to WWE for making new tag teams. But in my eyes, that segment didn't. Wait.
Why must we credit them if they do that all the time anyway?
Wait. As in,
we're used to mismatch pairings all the time.
I know, but what I'm trying to say is that a lot of tag teams are broken up during this whole period.
But that's not all of us.
But that's what they do.
You've seen the likes of BK and Tamina.
Bro, that's what they do. They disband and they make new teams.
I don't want to sound like a WWE basher or whatever you want to call it, but credit to them for doing that. But my only thing is this: that segment for me didn't work.
It didn't. I agree.
Just talking about Logan Salma's question, I think, and I hate talking about ratings and TV stuff I just want to be a fan of the thing, innit? But I think the issue is because obviously in the last week, AEW's ratings on a Wednesday beat last week's Monday Night Raw ratings. So the USA Network are probably looking at it like, why is this new inferior company beating you lot in the ratings, innit? So you would think, as he said, that knowing that WWE will put out a better product on a Monday night, but we got what we got on Monday. So
I just think they're just stuck in their ways. Like they don't recognize, they just don't see anyone as the competition, so they can take the mick because they know people want to keep watching.
Yeah, exactly.
It's only when the ratings get so bad, and they trump out someone like Vince or something to just boost it up, or a random title change. But that's why that's why I check the highlights or read the results, because I don't think about it. Mandem. Used to watch it from 1 a.m. till 4 from UK. So you don't want to be watching a dead show for 3 whole hours and go work
when you should be sleeping.
You should be sleeping.
Exactly.
The results.
Should be.
They're taking them in. That's why.
I think another thing as well is the whole Keith Lee thing. Whenever I think about Keith Lee being on Raw, it just irks me as well. It's like him getting kicked in the face by Sheamus. I don't understand. I don't know where they're trying to go with that. Royal Rumble's coming up soon. Probably they're trying to do like an angle where Drew's trying to be like a face and Sheamus trying to be like the bad guy, and after Drew's trying to say, yo, don't do this, and eventually Sheamus wins the Royal Rumble and something else happens from that. But for me, why is Keith Lee being treated as some next why is the sacrificial lamb? And also another thing as well, got to point out the Drew Gulak. We know what Drew Gulak's capable of, man. He's been like,
great wrestler.
He's a great wrestler, but him getting squashed in like 3 minutes by
Angel Garza.
Angel Garza does not make sense to me. No offense to Angel Garza, but that match should be a nice level-head match.
Yeah, Garza's back.
You know what? It should be a level match.
This is
it's a lack of character. I reckon it's exactly.
And that's what it is. Angel Garza's got the entertainment factor.
Exactly.
But Drew Gulak doesn't necessarily.
Whereas he's got the in-ring, you know what I mean?
But it's like, okay, cool, perfect. You said in-ring, right? Why didn't we get that? Well, Why didn't we not get that in-ring in that match? Why did we not get a match where it was like, cool,
I guess
thingy, we got Angel Garza versus Drew Gulak. This guy's sick. Let's have a
That's
good
just
10-minute
them trying
match.
to be different.
It's because they see Angel Garza with way more that entertainment factor. Do you know what I'm saying?
But it's not about that's my
That's
point.
because-
Look, I get
That's what WWE's about. It's what it's
Do you know, I
about.
can't even complain. 'Cause
It's what it's about. Literally, you put the two together. One's a good in-ring wrestler. One's a good sports entertainer. They're gonna put the sports entertainer as. You know what I mean? You're gonna push the
Because at
sports
the end of the day,
entertainer.
sports entertainment.
That's what they look at. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, sports entertainment. Who entertains the crowd?
Exactly.
And to be fair, in my opinion, they've watered down Angel Garza. He was better in NXT with this same kind of character. But yeah, I don't know what they've got him.
And one more thing I want to say, he could have been pushing NXT as well.
I think they saw how good he
Angel
was and they
Garza.
just moved him up straight away.
Because if you remember, Angel Garza was on both NXT and on Raw at the same time. And then they realised how good he was.
That was the beginning of COVID, right?
Yeah.
It
was. They moved him up just when COVID was starting. That's when he was in the tag team with Austin Theory.
I can't he's one guy that I said that I can say that he's actually come onto Raw and not say caught an L, but he's like, do you know what I mean?
Well.
He's been treated well, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like
charisma.
Yeah, it's like man, like I'm sorry to say, but man like Keith Lee, like the documentary was amazing. Like I love the documentary, but fam, like you said a couple of weeks ago, it doesn't help.
That's what I'm
When
saying
you
to
got a banging documentary about my man, him defeating Dominic Dijakovic and doing all sort of stuff, going back to like his old ranking days, the relationship with his mum and dad, and for him to be losing week in, week out, getting pummeled in the face by Sheamus. Why are we like? Come on.
So I thought when I saw that documentary, I thought that was like a setup
to
for
show
a
that
possible push, maybe Royal Rumble win, who knows? But I thought they're not just gonna throw that out there while he's not winning matches and just getting wins by DQ or losing by DQ. Like, I still think there's some time to rest Keith Lee.
That's true, but
Yeah,
at the
I
same
mean,
time,
yeah.
like almost this time last year, he was coming up in a Royal Rumble beefing Brock
Lesnar looking
this
mad.
time couple before he was beefing Roman Reigns in
Survivor Series, yeah.
And then and now what have they done?
What did I say?
Can I say
What
something?
did I say?
Blacks did say this.
What did I say? And I say it all the time. Same with Velveteen Dream.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Oh no, we don't mention this guy in the podcast.
We can go way back. These men are not going to make it in the industry because Vince is not going to allow it. Done. Done. How many years?
No, but
How many years?
10, 11.
Come on, bro. That's a decade. How old was I then back then?
10, 11, man.
Quick question.
Enough of this, bro.
No, quick question. Hold on. Okay, cool. If Velveteen Dream wasn't an alleged kiddie fiddler, do you not think he would have gotten his push?
Yes, he would have.
No.
Blacks, you know you're Blacks, you're capping. You're big time capping. Because you even said yourself on the podcast, you was like, oh, I understand his take.
I understand it. I'm not saying that. There's a difference between understanding, and reality. No, but the reality is he is not going to make it as a he would have not have made it as a main. What you thought he would have been
champion?
NXT very, very easily, but would he have been the WWE champion?
He must have been worked up to that.
Can we take
You
this
have
into
to
consideration?
look at what was happening at the moment. So where he was at NXT, yeah, like you said, yeah, he would have been pushed for sure. He was being pushed anyway. He would have gone to the.
It's just a matter of time before he went to Raw and SmackDown, bro.
Okay. And what we have to also take into consideration is that the reason he's not being pushed anymore is circumstantial because he's a kiddie fiddler. It's not that he isn't good.
Can he talk? So who from Velveteen's that Velveteen generation has become WWE champion right now?
But it's too early, bro.
So how long? Wait. Let me rest.
Yeah,
so how long would you lot have thought? Yeah. Velveteen Dream would have become WWE champion. Who? Velveteen Dream.
Take a shot, my nigga.
Take a shot, my nigga. I'll tell you why. Just take a shot.
Also, another thing we have to also consider as well, the time that Velveteen Dream has come in, it's kind of like etched in a long-term plan for a lot of people in NXT. A lot of people that were around Velveteen Dream have decided to say, you know what, NXT is my home now. It's not like before when like Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, Sami Zayn were in.
It wasn't a cycle.
Back then, that's when it was developmental. Now we don't look at NXT as a developmental
it's his own brand.
Now it's his full-fledged brand, and people now have the choice to say, you know what, it's either I want to go to Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily about them, they're not getting a push. They're still getting a push and they're still utilising it in NXT. There's certain people that now go to the main roster, whether they get utilised or not, that's a different question. But we know for a fact, if Velveteen Dream wasn't touching little boys, he would have been shot to the main event. Same way now that you say it's obvious.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's obvious for him to go to the NXT. Wait. Let me finish. Wait.
It's obvious for him to go to the NXT main event. For me, anyway, it's very obvious. But for the main event and the main roster, I do not believe so. No, I'm saying it's obvious. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Are you bluffing? Are you actually bluffing?
I listened and you said it's very obvious.
No, bro, you're not listening to what I'm saying. Are we not all here? No. Do you know we're here? Yes. But obviously, V is now making something up.
Why?
What? Why? I personally just think he would have just made it to NXT because Triple H is managing it. Vince is not going to allow him to make it to the top, bruv. Because personally, even me, if I was Vince, I would look at him and think, I don't really think so, mate. I don't think so, mate. I don't know he's really got that oomph, you know, that spark.
Bro, he does.
No, to make it to the top. I'm sorry, no.
Blacks, let's look at the type of people that Vince has hired over the years, you know what I'm saying?
Sorry, can I say something? Man returned to NXT and started stalking Undisputed Era, and what happened?
That's when
I'm fed up, bro.
That's when he was in the middle of
This guy's gonna make it. This guy's gonna make it, bro.
He was in the middle. He was in the middle of the charges them times.
You take the whole. Hold on.
So that's why
you take the whole storylines too deep, bruv. Like,
I'm a wrestling fan.
No. Listen. No. Listen. That's the half of it. It's what's happening behind the scenes. You know that if you're a wrestling fan, you know there's stuff in the dirt sheets that's happening.
Yeah,
that's the reason why it's affected. Don't know it. That's why it's affected his push. It's not just the fact that
cool. It's as simple as that, bro.
You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say.
Okay, hear me out. Okay, everyone here. Is Velveteen Dream a good speaker?
Yeah, he can do
it. Does Vince McMahon not like good? Does he not like good speakers?
100%.
Does he not have a classic gimmick where he's mainly entertainment based?
Yes.
Does Vince not like that?
Yes.
Can he put on a decent match?
Yes.
Has Velveteen not been putting on decent matches?
Yes.
Is he not different? Does he not stand out?
Yes, he does.
So why would he not go to the top?
Does Vince McMahon like black people though?
No, but that's not. But
also, 1 second. Vince likes tokenism. There's not that many black people at the top. So if Vince sees something, let's be real. I look at Velveteen Dream and I see a mix of like Macho Man, Randy Savage. I see a mix of all these wrestlers that Vince saw.
Rick Rude and them, man.
These are wrestlers that Vince saw.
Shawn Michaels even.
Rick Rude. Stop this, man.
Absolutely. Let's stop. Wait. Let's stop tapping. Black, sit down. Sit down. Take your seat, bro. You're captain.
I think I'm cute. Are you serious?
Can I say my point?
So at the end of the day, this Velveteen Dream has aspects of so many different classic wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? Velveteen Dream is bringing something different that a lot of... let's be real. Velveteen Dream is not the greatest wrestler. When he's in NXT, he's not bringing his wrestling skill. Velveteen Dream is bringing his character. He's bringing a story element to
charisma.
He's bringing a story element to his matches. You know what I'm saying? That is for me what is missing. That's missing on the main roster. So, for example, if Velveteen Dream was to go to the top, let's be real. Vince is gonna say that's some good shit, and he's black, so that's tokenism. Vince loves tokenism. That's the realist. You know what I'm saying? That's why Kofi Kingston will win world title, and we're not gonna see another black world champion for another 5 years. Let's be real.
And that's because it's a unique circumstance, and the way Velveteen was, he has charisma. He has everything that Vince wants. And that's what a lot of people are lacking, bro. Yeah, but he's been. I will say that. No, let me land. No. At the end of the day, if we take away the fact that everything that he's done, no, it's not take away. If we look at him as attributes as a wrestler, he has everything that that he would want from a superstar on the main roster. Can do a promo, can have a good match, can make anybody stars around him, can make you want to pay attention to anything he's doing. So the whole point. It's nothing to do about him being black or nothing. It's the fact that he has what Vince wants.
He ticks the boxes.
He ticks all the boxes. So no matter how you personally feel about him, he had everything that Vince wanted. And if that crap didn't happen before, he would be there. He would be a champion.
He would have been NXT champion.
And I'm so sorry. You see Velveteen Dream? He's a 1 in 1,000 talent act.
Yeah.
You're not going to ever see another person like Velveteen Dream again. And he fucked up for himself. Because why? Because he likes little boys. Yeah. He chiseled himself. So and we're not going to see another person like that in God knows how long. Yeah. We're going to see people replicate that. And But in terms of like, everybody saw Velveteen Dream and said, wait, what? This is something very different. He copied Prince, he copied Randy Savage, he copied Shawn Michaels, but he brought an element to wrestling that there wasn't there for a long time. Because what we're used to seeing knee slaps, we're used to seeing fucking V-triggers and super kicks. Granted, he does that here and there, but he brought something completely different to NXT.
Can I say something? Like with the whole Velveteen gimmick here, besides his whole antics and that, you can tell that the gimmick that he's got, like, it's for him. Like, he believes in it. Do you know what I mean? It's like a genuine thing. It's not like a thing where Vince is like, yo, I've got this paper and I want you to dress like this. I want you to do like this. What he done with, what do you call it? FTR. The rival. Bro, this one is completely separate. You can tell that he brought his own thing there. And he's got the thumbs up and he's like, yo, go ahead with it. The Shawn Michaels thing as well. Bro, come on, man. When Shawn Michaels first came in with Sherry Martel, and these lot were cutting promos with flipping Mean Gene, and Shawn Michaels on flicking his hair, doing that flamboyant like that. Fam, that is Shawn Michaels, bro. Velveteen does the same thing. The whole thing of wearing like, you know, what's the word? Flamboyant clothes. That's Shawn Michaels.
The thing is,
you can tell that he studies it. Like he studies
before his character. Now he had a Donald Trump character, Make America Great Again, where he was like some anti, like a black man that was supporting obviously Donald Trump. That's
was that on NXT?
Corner. Yeah, that's when he was on the house shows and stuff. He's got these ideas. He's got the talent and creativity in spades. He's literally messed himself up.
And he can handle it. Nothing he does is something that looks like it's out of place. He can just
But there's a lot of people that have had charisma. No, they're not on this level. Maybe not on this level, but you got to realize, like, there's a lot of black wrestlers.
Yes, there's a lot of wrestlers there's a lot of black wrestlers, but there's not a lot of Velveteen Dreams. Let's be real. Velveteen Dream is separate. Yeah. We can't compare Velveteen Dream to anyone. No, it's true. There's going to be loads of Kofi Kingston's that come. There's going to be loads of Big E's. There's going to be loads of youth wrestlers. Okay. But there's not going to be another Velveteen Dream.
One last thing.
How many Booker T's have they been before when Booker T was about? There was not that many Booker T's. Booker T was unique as hell.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he didn't do that. He didn't do that growing WWE. If you look at
why do you think he didn't do WCW? Look at the time that was in as well.
Yeah, bro.
Booker T came in as another token wrestler. Yeah. And by the time Booker, he
did.
Let's be real. Booker T, and I say this all the time, Booker T had the talent to win the WCW World Heavyweight title 2 years into his WCW career. Yeah. He didn't win it until 1999 when all the stars died.
What is Booker T most credible for? 5-time WCW in 1999. It doesn't matter. When the Dutch carried him on, that has carried Booker T on to become the wrestler that he is today. Okay, so what do you remember Booker T for? But I'm just trying to say, what would you remember him for?
Bro, no, but hear me out.
You're not wrong. What he's saying is he won it at a time when the company was
whack. The company was a sinking ship.
Yeah, it was.
He didn't win it in the prime. Yeah.
Sid Vicious, he's done out here.
That's what he said.
Kevin Nash, gone. Scott Hall, gone. All of these men, gone. But who are we relying on?
It was a backhanded. The Undertaker. Anyway,
One last thing on Velveteen Dream. One last thing. Let me just wrap it up with Velveteen Dream.
Even that. Booker T came into WWE in 2001. When did he win his first World Heavyweight title? I told you.
5 years,
come on,
a man that wasn't actually meant to be a champion.
Let's wrap this. One last thing on Velveteen Dream, yeah. The fact that we know his past in terms of these extracurricular activities he's been doing, and he's had this car accident and everything else, and he still works for WWE. You can't say they don't see something in it.
And as much as he's been losing, his matches have been sick. I'm so sorry, I hate to admit it. His matches have been sick.
They would look at everyone else they got rid of that had all these scandals around speaking out. They're all gone.
They know they got gold on that. They know.
First one they got rid of if they didn't like him.
I want to play devil advocate here. Do you not feel like part of that is that the fact that like they don't want him to go because they don't want him to go anywhere else? Like
because he's good.
No. Him going anywhere else is slight, bro. I can't see him going anywhere else, bro. There's bare companies now that are doing this whole speak out thing and they want tech. They want to accept him. I'm being dead real.
Some of them will. I'm being dead real.
It's gonna be hard for him to if he leaves WWE or WWE get rid of him. It's gonna be hard for him to get somewhere else.
100%. Yeah, but then if the legalities have allowed him to stay in WWE and have allowed him to bust case,
exactly.
Then there's no way he can't go to
anywhere. Exactly.
So
back to what I'm saying.
Like this is a black man that he could have got rid of with the rest of the other, especially the English guys that they got rid of, and we would have all been saying, because they got rid of him because he's black. They've kept him when they got rid of a hell of a lot of other men. And they've kept some others as well. Austin Theory, these are guys that are talented to beyond belief.
What's the theory? God,
bro,
he's
talented. Let me stop. I'm being cheeky. Nah, I am. I'm being cheeky. I am.
If they didn't rate Velveteen Dream, he would have been out the door.
From the
Just
Christian
put it
time
like that.
ago.
Yeah, 100%.
Man would have become Purple Nightmare or something like that. Yeah, he chiseled himself. But also, I've got one more question to even wrap up here. What are you guys' predictions? And I want everyone to even get involved. I'll tag out if anything. What are your predictions for 2021? Oh yeah, big up Haika Garje. He says, what do you say? Read it out.
I just Black 420. Yeah, Cactus Black 420. He said, I just want to say respect to you, man, for still watching Raw and SmackDown. You lot are better, man, than me.
I don't watch it. I haven't watched
No
it, so-
chance.
Do you know what it is?
I watch it. It's calm.
Do you know what it is? I feel like majority of the time, I've come on this podcast, one of us has watched it, one of us hasn't watched it, but that's how we do. We share knowledge, innit? That's one reason I made this podcast, to share knowledge.
But 2021, what's our hopes for
Uni's
2021?
stressful enough. We don't need that.
I know.
Go.
Let's go round in it.
Around?
Let's go round and then we can tag out. And Cameron, hopes for 2021 predictions. We spoke about this the other day, but go on. Even just mention one in it.
It's all companies, right?
Any.
Hangman Page, hopefully he wins the AEW Championship. I need that to happen.
Blacks. Who's Viscera gonna face?
Chris Jericho's gonna retire next year.
Is that your hope? That's it. You want him gone?
That's your hope prediction.
That's a prediction.
He's got like 2 more years left in him.
You trying to send for you, bro?
Let's see.
You trying to send for you?
I feel like
I don't care.
I know it's cool.
I feel like I'll be dead honest. I feel like Bullet Club is gonna be resurrected. I don't know if Bullet Club is still about, but Bullet, like what Lap said last week, Bullet Club in every single promotion is gonna be resurrected again. Do you know what's mad? I could see AJ Styles doing a Mazza. I don't know what it is. Yeah. I'm prophesying. I don't know what it is.
In terms of leaving?
No, not leaving. As in like him.
No, I
can see him doing a Mazza. I don't know what it is. I can see him like this whole aim of him Amos swinging. You know him like. More people gonna join his gang. Almost.
Do you know why that is though?
Why?
Because he's retiring in 2 years, you know. He turns 45 in 2 years. He said he's retiring at 45.
That's my point. He's gonna do a Mazda before he leaves.
Wrestlers say a lot of things.
I don't know what. Yeah, trust me, they say a lot of things. I don't know he's gonna leave, but another thing as well. I see big things for what? You say?
I said wrestlers say a lot of things, and I said yeah. But team says he likes grown people. So that was the case.
Why? If this goes viral now,
that's not bad on me. It's true. That's not bad on me.
I see Biggie do something.
Take a shot or get shot.
I see Biggie.
Listen, Vince McMahon is a mafia boss. He'll come collect us, bro.
That's fine.
I see.
As long as the family get bread, I don't mind.
One sec, guys. I see. Sorry, bro. I see Biggie doing madness. I think like Biggie's gonna change his gimmick and stop this whole colourful stuff and he's gonna go serious. That talk he had a Paul Heyman, fam, that hit me, bro. That was like one of them talks like, you know when you done bad at school, like you need to get them grades. If you don't get them grades, you're finished. That was it. He's doing his GCSEs right now. He's getting his results next year, and then we'll see what Biggie's about.
It's true. Bianca Belair is beating Sasha Banks at WrestleMania, and she's gonna have a reign that goes into the next year.
That's a nice
Can we just speak about it quickly? Yeah. Charlotte's back. Does that change anything?
No, she's not.
She's on Raw.
Oh, she's on Raw. Sorry, guys. F&E. Run it.
I could say a lot, but I feel like personally, I'm a big Buddy Murphy fan. I feel like he will definitely get a title run. Not a main. Don't know if it'll be world title, but a mid card. Yeah, Intercontinental. I feel like he definitely.
That's hard.
Who's beating Roman this year? Who's beating Roman next year?
Bruv, I don't even know. Seth.
Freezer. Freezer has to come and beat Roman. Freezer.
You know what fucking matters? I was teasing Del. My prediction, I was teasing Del. Seth will become world champion again 2021.
Yeah, facts. I can see that happening.
100%.
I think Cesaro is leaving WWE.
Oh shit! To go away. I want to say
that. He likes the paycheck.
He may like the paycheck. I think Cesaro's gonna leave WWE. Apparently his contract ends after WrestleMania next year, 2021. And yeah, he's been sitting tight collecting this check at WWE when there's been kind of no other place that has TV to work. But remember Mark Henry tried to sue Leah Rush. I think you can sit tight at WWE when there's no other place to work where you can earn that kind of money, but now there is. And as we all know, Cesaro is super talented. He can walk into AEW and be treated how he should be treated.
You say that. You say that.
No, I say it because I know where you're going with it, but I say it because of his age.
Who is the first person you want to see him go against when he leaves WWE?
Ooh. Do you know what? It's gonna be a weird, even though he hasn't been pushed, but Cesaro versus Brian Cage would be a sick match. I just had that in my head. Cesaro versus Brian Cage would be a sick match.
Cesaro versus Adam Page.
Yeah.
Adam Page. Oh, Adam Page.
He said Adam Page. I said Brian Cage.
I think they'll put
the cage in the pages. Page in the cages.
But I think wherever he goes, he will be fast tracked given his age. Like he's already like, I think just turning 40 or early 40s. So they ain't got a lot of time left.
What's the retirement age of a wrestler?
50 plus.
But when you hit your peak at around your 40s,
exactly. I guess it depends how you're feeling, innit? How the bones are doing.
If you're Terry Funk, like 100.
But yeah, so in that aspect, he's got like 5 to 10 years left, or 5 years or so. So yeah.
One sec, guys. Please, at the back, just keep it down, man, because we can hear you.
Hold it down, man. Hold it down.
I don't know. I feel like something's gonna happen with the Undisputed Era. I don't know what, but I feel like something's gonna happen. But I also feel like Kyle O'Reilly is gonna become world champion, and that will trigger. That will trigger everything off.
Jealousy of
That's a good shout.
I got 2 predictions. First one, I think in the summer, you're going to see like one of the feud of the year with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. I think Seth Rollins will come back as a face. I think like he's the only one credible on paper for Roman Reigns. And also as well, I feel like it's finally time for Rhea Ripley to come on Raw, claim that women's title.
Bin time.
Bin time, yeah.
Bin time. Charlotte clean.
Yep.
Redemption.
Yeah, that should happen.
Clean.
Rhea Ripley definitely deserves, like, not deserves, but she definitely needs to come on Raw, shake things up.
Yeah, 100.
The Kokai too, I like the Kokai, she's sick. Because she wears the Air Forces.
Yeah, so my prediction for 2021 is, I don't know whether it's going to stretch it to 2022 or anything, but somehow, some way, Kenny Omega is going to find himself in the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship picture once again.
Yeah, no, I was gonna go with that. First of all, Thanos is coming, aka Kenny Omega, to collect all these belts. He's gonna come like Thanos. He's gonna connect the NWA title, the Impact title, and then him and Kota Ibushi are gonna have that match for the IWGP title. They're gonna have that match, and when he collects that title, I don't want to hear Pim about Kenny Omega no more. I don't want to hear Pim. Thank you.
Well, I just want to chime in still. You're ready.
Let's kill it. Let's kill it.
The Bullet Club's coming back.
I just said that.
Someone said that.
But they didn't go.
I mean, as not coming out,
the Bullet Club is coming back. You see when Kenny Omega collects all the championships, it's gonna be peak. I can picture him going to MLW and telling one of the Rock's cousins, bring Roman Reigns. I can picture it. They're gonna call WWE out.
Take a drink, man.
They're gonna call WWE out.
I can't lie. You think? Wait, I'm sorry. It's gonna sound mad. It's gonna sound very mad, yeah. You think flipping Kenny Omega's gonna talk to flipping what's his name?
Jacob Fatu.
Kenny Omega's not even gonna go to MLW.
You think Jacob Fatu? But I'm just saying. But I'm asking you. It'll be a sick match, but you think you can talk to him like that?
Of course. Yes.
Jacob Fatu's he's on scraps. Are you mad? No. I don't think you're deep what you're saying, fam.
I don't think you know where Kenny Omega came from.
Please. No. Vouch for me, please. Vouch for me. You can vouch for me. You can vouch for me, please.
No, you're right. You're right.
No, I mean, as in he's on scraps, bro. Them are two different people.
Jacob is on different type of scrappings.
Yeah, bro.
I think that's a belt that Kenny's not getting.
Yeah, that's not
Kenny's not getting
myth.
MLW champion.
He's fam.
Jacob is on
Do you know who's after Jacob Fatu, bro? Who's after him? Loki.
What?
Loki's after him.
I hear
Loki's. I mean, as in not fighting out, but as in like. You go through Jacob Fatu, you have to go through Loki as well, bro.
No, I hear that.
There's some solid wrestlers in MLW.
I hear that. No, Jacob Fatu is very cold, bro. Know where man came from. Man was fighting Shibata and them, man.
No,
man
bro,
was fighting Suzuki and them, man.
Do you know
Listen, Suzuki's 50 years old here, but look at his face, man.
I know Suzuki, I know man.
Look at his face. These man don't play. Jacob Fatu is sick. I don't think, but in the storyline, I don't think he's going to collect the MLW title anyway. I think it's going to be NWA.
Yeah.
Impact, and then
IWGP.
and then IW. If you collect, I'm telling you,
He's
if
gonna
he
do it.
collects IWGP from Kota Ibushi, this Golden Lovers storyline is one of the greatest storylines of all time. And I will say it. I will say it. It's one of the greatest storylines of all time. If you've paid attention to this Golden Lovers storyline, one of the greatest. If he collects that title, top 5.
I think
all time.
I think it is.
Let me
greatest.
Let me rephrase what I said before. Do you lot think he's gonna call out WWE? Because when he has all the titles,
No.
Let me tell you something. When he has all the main titles, WWE is the only place.
Bro, do you know what's the problem with that? Yeah, it's only because WWE don't work. They wouldn't really work with AEW, providing they're their rivals.
I know.
I do. Of course, on the fantasy booking team.
Have you said your prediction? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Just say prediction.
Prediction 2021.
Yeah.
Prediction 2021. I would say. I had a little theory. Yeah, it could be left or right, but I would say maybe Sheamus. Why do I say that? Because Drew McIntyre is obviously the WWE champion, and then you look at the storyline that they're building or that they're putting there with Sheamus. I'd say Sheamus could potentially win Royal Rumble. If not, then boy,
I think he's gonna win Royal Rumble. Then lose to
that's
Drew.
what I'm saying, bro. It looks there, you know. It looks there. It really does look like Sheamus could potentially win. Yeah.
Like, we have 2 more. 1, Bianca Belair is gonna win the Royal Rumble.
Amen. Come on.
And number 2, Flip Gordon's gonna go to AEW and face either Cody or one of the Young Bucks. I think it's Cody though.
It's not a bad shout.
He's gonna go.
It's not a bad shout. Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna wrap this up quickly because obviously if the camera turns off, this was done for no reason. Guys, amazing podcast today, episode 50. I've enjoyed it. Have you enjoyed it?
100%.
First time seeing Lincoln.
100%.
Pass.
I was a little shaky in the first half, but
Yeah, shaky. First half was very shaky. But yeah, big up everyone that's been watching it.
That's in the first half.
yeah, it's in the first half.
Word to go up, daddy. What's he say?
Yeah.
Was it? By the Mandem.
By the Mandem.
Bro.